Hello everyone. In this session we will learn break and continue a statement in Java. These are special keywords in Java. So first let's understand break a statement. So this break a statement is used with for loop, while loop, do while loop and switch. So these are the area where break a statement can be used to break the continuous flow. So basically when we use with for loop, while loop and do while loop, then it jump out from the block of for loop, while loop and do while loop. So basically it exit from the loop based on certain condition. So usually break is used with condition, otherwise it will break initially. Means if you don't put the condition, then there is no sense to run the loop because it will break out from very first execution. So generally break a statement is used with some condition. Means when some condition will be true, then we can break. Means we can out from the for loop, means from the multiple iteration. So break basically break the flow of for loop, while loop and switch statement, and also it can be used with labeled. We will understand label things. And continue is almost same, where we can use break, there we can also use continue. There is one exception, means switch. Means continue cannot be used with switch expression or switch keyword. Under switch keyword there break can be used with case, like we have suppose 5 case 1 2 3 4 5. Inside this we generally use break to break the switch flow, but there continue cannot be used. So there is only one differences between break and continue in use, but both purpose are totally different. Break basically break the flow, means it come out from the block of code, whereas continue it does not break from, means out, it does not come out from the block, it just continue, means it push the execution in backward direction, we can say, or means it just stop to move forward. Suppose here in this you can see here I have mentioned continue. So when condition will be true, then it will not print system out println I. So whenever I equal to 5, then in this cases this statement will be system out println will be not executed, means it will come here and then again execute the next iteration. So continue basically it keeps under the block but skipping the some iteration, whereas break just jump out from the loop. So here you can see whenever I equal to 5, then it will jump out from this for loop and it will not go enter in next iteration. So let's understand with the help of example. So I am moving in IntelliJ and I have prepared some examples in break and continue statement. So first let's start with simple break statement. So here I have a for loop and I have mentioned that it will run 1 to 10, means I equal to n and I less than equal to 10, means it ideally it should execute it 10 times, but I have put here condition if I equal to 6, then it will break, means it will just print 1 to 5 only, and when once it will be 6, then whole block will be skipped, and lastly it will print loop terminated, means this loop only print 1 to 5 only. So here you can see it is just print 1 to 5. So when it becomes I equal to 6, then this condition is true and it break, means this come out from this entire for block. And you can put in anything, like suppose I equal to 1, then first time it is 1, then means nothing will be printed inside this block, because very first time I equal to 1, then it will just simply print loop terminated without printing anything in whatever mentioned in for loop block. So it just printed loop terminated. So this is the things. So in any specific condition, if you want to skip or break the loop, then break a statement is used. This is one simple examples. Let's understand with the while loop. In while loop we can also do the same thing. So you can put anything. So here I have also mentioned like number equal to 1 and number less than equal to 10, and when if number equal to 7, then it will break, means that it will just print 1 to 6 and then it will break. So it have just printed 1 to 6. Similarly it can be used with break. We have already seen in a switch video. I have created one video on switch statement. You should watch that video as well. So here you can see in switch I have used break. So what it will do, when day will be 1, then it will print Monday and then break, means it will come out from this block. So that way it will work. So my input was 3, so this condition will be true and it will break the things. But suppose if I don't use the break, then what will happen in switch? So let's first removing and then we'll discuss. So in this case what will happen, my input is 3, so this condition in case it is mentioned 1 2, so these two condition will not true, but this condition will be true because day equal to 3, day is 3, so it will match this condition. But after that what will happen, there is no break, then this statement and this statement both will be printed. So just let's run. So you can see it printed 2 days, and also default is executed. So means it prints all the things because there is no break, so it keeps continue and print all the things. So for better control we should use break, so that it print a specific things and it gets terminated. So this is the use of break in continuous statement. So if you change suppose 1, then it will print Monday, and if you input anything other than 4, it will print invalid day. Suppose I enter 5, then it will print invalid day because there is no case mentioned inside switch. So even 5 is we can print for 5 Friday, for 6 Saturday, or 7 for Sunday. But in this I have just mentioned 1 to 4, so remaining any other number other than 1 to 4, it will print invalid. This is the default, and we have already learning switch examples video. So this is the things about break in for loop, while loop and switch. And let's understand level. So here in Java, this is the way to declare the level, and it's a basically variable. You can use anything, you can mention 1 2 3 4 anything, but whatever you have mentioned, that it is called basically level. So any level you can put, it depends on you or your requirement. As per requirement you can mention that, but it's not quite popular, but it can be used even in C language. a level is supported, and Java also supports level. So what will happen here? So when you run this program, when j, here is the condition, like when j equal to 3, then it will break from this level, and this level is mentioned here. So it will skip the entire things, means entire block it will be skipped, and it will go here, and then whole things will be skipped, and it will just print program finished. So let's run it. So this is the thing, you can see here it is print when j become 3, it prints means come out from both loop. It doesn't matter the how many. This is the examples of nested loop. So here is 2 loops. You can use any number of loop nested, means 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter that. So it will just break out from that level, means it will terminate from here, and it will go here. This program will start from here and keep executing, and once condition will become true, then it will break from this level, and level is mentioned here. So it will, where it will go, it will skip the entire things, and it will go here. So that's the thing. When you can remove this loop, you can remove this one, and this one also. Instead of this, I can mention I. So to make the thing simple, we will do the same thing. Means we have only one loop right now, and just I am printing I value. So when I will be 1, or if I mention 2, then when I will be 2, then it will skip, means jump from this level. So level is start from here. So what will happen? It will skip entire things here, and it will come here and print the thing. So that way break is working. So break, you have seen break can be used with for loop, while loop, switch, and level. Now move to continue statement, and I am closing all examples related to break. So I have a simple example of continue. So in this cases, what will happen? As we already discussed the use of continue. So continue will just continue the thing, means it skip the remaining, means next statement. So whenever this condition will be true, then next statement will not executed, and it will again start from the loop, means next iteration. So first time I equal to I equal to 1, then this condition is not true, then simply it will print 1, then 2, 3, 4, and when I will be 5, then it will be continued, means next statement will be not executed. So thing is that continue just stop the next execution. So I am running this program. So you can see it prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, but it doesn't print 5. You can see here it doesn't print 5, because when it will be 5, then you just skip the things, the remaining statement. So that's the thing. And it can be also used with for while loop. So next example I have mentioned, like level, similar to break a statement. So continue can be also used with level, and it will do the same thing like that. When I j equal to 3, then it will out from that things, means when j equal to no, it will not break, it will again start from here. So that's the things. And next example is student marks continue. So here I have mentioned it's also quite similar, just it is in for loop and I have taken marks. So I have some valid or invalid marks. So I have mentioned that when there is invalid marks, then build ignore to execute the things, and we will print only valid marks. So if any marks is less than 0, means it's an invalid marks, then it will print, then it will not print, and only positive marks will be printed. So let's run this program. So you can see here 85, 90, 75 and 95 it is printed, but negative value which is less than 0 it ignored because it is a continuous statement. So these are the things about continue and break a statement. So I hope you understood the concept of break and continue, and we also understand where it can be used, and it's quite important in Java, and it should be used wisely and used widely as well. So thanks friends, we will meet in the next video. Thanks for now, bye.